Hey there! Welcome to my channel. I can't decide which nickname to use, so you can just call me Sailor Chips for now. Nice to meet you. I wanted to create a channel for my art because I look up to a lot of art channels, so here we are. For this first video, I decided to do some Pokemon type switches. I love Pokemon, so you're gonna have a lot of Pokemon videos soon. I've heard of this idea a few times, but I didn't actually see it done a lot. So to start, I pulled up a random Pokemon generator and a random type generator. The team I generated consists of Girafarig, Excadrill, Alomomola, Zangoose, Bisharp, and Togedemaru. Once I saw Togedemaru, I was like, ah, yes, I really want to draw this. I really love Togedemaru and like all the like electric like rodents, like the little ball like Dedenne, I think. Is that how you say it? I don't remember. Anyway, when I generated the type, Stark came up twice, but that didn't stay. I removed it later on, but I kept it here for now. I don't know why I said we. There's no one else here, I hope. I'm in a closet right now recording this. But anyway, also sorry ahead of time that this video is kind of bad quality because I had to crop it later because I realized I made the canvas too big. But anyway, let's get to the drawings. Okay, so for this Bisharp and later the Alomomola, I chose like a real thing to base them off of. So for Bisharp, I chose the flower Bougainvilleas. I think that's how you say it. Bougainvillea? Can't remember. Because it's a thorny plant, and so it's sharp, you know, because Bisharp. Okay, anyway. So Bougainvilleas, it comes in a few different colors, but the color that you see more often is like a pinkish red. So I thought that matched Bisharp a lot. So that's two matching things. So I had a reference photo off to the side to base the colors and like check the vibes. Check if the vibes were right, I guess. And as you saw, like I just did like a full body sketch. I tried that to see if I can change like the blades on Bisharp's body, but I really very much dislike that one. So I changed it to just like a side profile to show off the spikes or like the thorns on its head, and I think that looked a lot better. And yeah, it was just way more. It didn't look disgusting. Anyway, I also rendered it, and I don't really render things a lot. This was like an experiment for me. So yeah, I rendered it, and I rendered a few others too in this like lineup. And I got really lazy at the end because, again, I don't render things often, so I wasn't really a fan of it. But, you know, it's a try. It's an experiment. You give it the old college try. Next is Alomomola as a Psychic type. I noticed that there's a significant amount of Psychic type Pokemon that have pink or purple in their designs because purple is like a mysterious color and everything. It's like color theory stuff. But anyway, so I googled purple fish and I found this article about a fish they named after Black Panther's Wakanda. It's called, oh gosh, okay, I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm gonna attempt. Sahelanthropus wakanda, or the Vibranium fairy wrasse, which is ironic because this is not a fairy type, but whatever. I really like the colors for this fish. So, as I mentioned, like with Bisharp, I pulled up references. I also pulled up references for this, and I wanted to take like the Vibranium fairy wrasse's actual body shape, but because it's like kind of similar. But I remembered that Alomomola's whole thing is that it's like a heart-shaped fish, so I didn't want to take that away, and I kind of just kept that. And yeah, I just changed the color palette mainly, and like added some spiny things to make it more psychic, I guess. And I rendered this too. Yeah, that's basically it. There's not much that was changed here, but I think it looks like pretty. It's a nice fish. Now on to Zangoose, which I got real stuck on. You can see in the beginning I did a ton of sketches for this one, trying to play around with like poses because I was honestly just stalling to try and find a good way to like change the type without losing too much of the important aspects of Zangoose. Like the lightning bolt design on its chest, like that should stay, or like some form of it should. Like that's the kind of things I wanted to keep. but like the thing is, I spent the most time on this drawing out of all of them, and it's like the Pokemon that I changed the least. So like it was just a total waste of time. Basically, I just wasted time, and I thought of a better idea afterward. Like after I had finished like rendering this entire like Pokemon's body, like I thought of a better idea. You know, that would look cooler and it would fit the dark type better. So I imagine the better or like shiny version of this dark type Zangoose would be like mainly black or like a darker like gray, and then neon red for like the patterns and all the cool stuff. So, you know, maybe I'll do that eventually, but here we have quote unquote dark Zangoose, which is basically just, hey, slap a spiked collar on it. Dark type. There you go. Anyway, way over this now. I really don't like this drawing, but I mean, it's a nice rendered Zangoose, I guess. Emo Zangoose. There we go. That's what this is. Emo type Zangoose. Now I was on Excadrill, which I was really dreading, to be honest. I didn't really want to draw Excadrill in like much less like a dark type because it was already dark colored, so I was like, how do I make it a dark type? And to be honest, I was just trying to avoid another Zangoose situation. So I decided that since Zangoose is already a dark type, I would choose a different type for the Excadrill. So I opened up the type generator again, and I got Dragon! This is a lot more interesting to me because I thought, you know, it's cool that like it's going from ground to something in the air, like a ground to dragon type, you know. And honestly, like, how do you make a big chunky creature fly? Like, you'd think it doesn't work. I feel like realistically its body would need to be a little bit more streamlined than what I drew, but I guess there's like that How to Train Your Dragon that's like chunky. It's cute. Anyway, it's Pokemon. Who am I to question this Excadrill's body? But on that topic, its claws don't make much sense to me either in terms of practicality. Like, you'd think if it wants to drill into the ground, its claws wouldn't split into 3. But it makes more sense if it's like inflicting damage, I guess. So, you know, it's fine, it's fine. It started to look like Skarmory at one point, and I didn't like that, but it's fine. And I gave up on this one. What actually happened is that I kind of just set it aside for a while. I gave up on this like Excadrill for a while, and then I came back to it, and you know, it's like a video game with a story. You're playing it, and then you like put it away for a while, and then when you come back, you have no idea where you were. So that was me with this Excadrill. And ironically, that's also what's happening with my Pokemon Diamond game. I have like Pokemon Diamond on my DS, and it's been so long, and I think the game glitched out, so I can't actually finish the game. But I love my Pokemon team too much. I love all my Pokemon too much to like let it go. Like I've been like through so much with that game. Anyway, that's like me with this Excadrill. So I just wanted to finish rendering it, get it over with, so I did that. And speaking of which, if you guys want to see me draw my Pokemon Diamond team, please say so in the comments. I would love to do that, but I have no motivation, so, you know, you could leave a little comment there. That'd be great. Thanks. And now Girafarig. How do you make a ghost giraffe? Like, I don't know how to do this. My first thought was to make its tail like ghastly, like the Pokemon Ghastly, or like make just a dead skull giraffe or something, and like do like the little X's for on the eyes and stuff. I don't know. So I did a little giraffe skull study, which was interesting. They're kind of creepy, but you know, it's fine. All skulls are creepy if you look too much into them. And so I did a little sketch of Girafarig too, to try and, you know, get that creative juices running. And then I gave up again. This one, I gave up more than I did with Excadrill. I realized at this point that this is my video, I can do what I want. So we aren't getting a ghost Girafarig today. This is my sad attempt at a ghost Girafarig, just a ghastly tail. That's sad. Yeah, I just did not. Here, you can enjoy my sketches, I guess, but that's all you're getting today. Sorry. And last, but definitely not least, Togedemaru, my favorite out of this set, aka the only one I was really excited for, but I didn't actually have ideas for, to be honest. I mentioned before that a lot of psychic type Pokemon have like pink or purple in their designs, and so like that, fairy types have a lot of pink in their designs. And so like a Lomomola, this will mainly be just like a palette kind of switch, color switch kind of thing, instead of just full-on design. And Togedemaru is an electric steel type, so its colors are like gray for steel and yellow for electric, while brown is like the complementary in that case. And so I asked myself, what works with pink? A lot of fairy types use white, pink, and blue as their like palette, and a good example of that is Sylveon. Sylveon's really cute and it uses that color. So I'm gonna use those 3 colors for baby Togedemaru. And here we have our final lineup. I learned quite a bit in terms of rendering things and how I don't like doing it, so at least there's that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please consider commenting what you'd like to see so I can do more videos, I guess, even though they're kind of bad quality for now. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!